Welcome to today's video tutorial. My name is Mrs. Cook and I am an A-level sociology teacher and examiner for AQA. So when you come back from half term, the 3rd of November, this is roughly how long you will have until those 3 exams. 197 days for paper 1, 213 until paper 2, 222 until paper 3. So this video is all about sharing with you what I would do if I was a student who was returning on the 3rd of November and I wanted to start my revision for my exams next year. So what should you be doing? Immediately you should be looking at reviewing the content that you have covered so far, and some of you will still have lots to cover still, so it's important that you go back to year 1 stuff, and retrieval practice is the best way to do that. Make sure you've got your glossaries in order with key studies and key concepts. Make sure you familiarise yourself with mark schemes, what is AO1, AO2, AO3, and be able to showcase those skills. And the way you can do that is timed practice exam questions. So every session, every week, I would use flashcards and quizzes to retrieve knowledge from prior learning. Every week, I would look at dual coded notes. So that's when you have diagrams as well as notes. Essay planning is a must. Timed exam questions is a must, and a lot of the time students forget to look at examiners' reports. So yes, mark schemes, all on AQA, past papers. And monthly, don't forget to start to look at synoptic links. There are some key themes that run right through the course in every topic, things like globalisation, socialisation. So start to see if you can start joining up those key themes with the topics that you have covered. It's really important to make yourself accountable. So a tracker is the best way to do this. I would do it monthly and I would plot into it exactly what I cover and how I have revised. So here's an example. November, when you get back, you could start with education. So here is a week by week suggestion of topics that you could study from education and revise, with some suggestions of the tasks to make sure that you include for that week. So 4-marker and 10-marker practice, some essay practice in there too. December, you've got families, looking primarily first at the perspectives, then demography and diversity and gender roles and power. Then, of course, at the end of December is my favourite because it's Christmas. Now, unfortunately, in year 13, you do have to revise over the Christmas period. Try and pick something that you enjoy, a revision technique you enjoy. On to the new year. So spring term, start with finishing off the family topics, so childhood, social policy, then move on to some theoretical based revision. So this relates to your 20 marker on paper 1 and 3. Then you can see towards the end of January, you start to look at crime and deviance. February, remember you've got a half term in February, but regardless, persevere with your crime and deviance revision. So March, I've suggested beliefs. Now, just a very quick thing, make sure that you are still revising previous topic areas. So you should have a weekly plan, some weekly flashcards just to keep theory and education methods still in your head. April, I would look again at re-going over methods, theories and debates. And you can see here there are some suggestions for peer marking and looking at synoptic links. Now in May, you've got paper 1. So this month will be very much targeted weakness review, using feedback to reteach weak areas. And then June is going to be very much the same. So at this stage, it is covering and re-going over essay plans, flashcards, that sort of thing.